Hijakishana hini karagiwi, Nachke wachake wenga waha nankshana. Hey y'all, it's me Nachke. Welcome to this week's module of the Hoyt A program. Let me pull up my PowerPoint and we will get started. All right, so the verb for this week is gihi, and that means to pick. And in this sense, we are talking about picking berries. It's that time of the season. All right, so learner will be able to tell about picking berries for yourself. Learner will be able to ask another about berry picking, and learner will be able to tell about another picking berries. All right, so the verb is gihi, to pick, and gihi means he or she picks. Hagihi, I pick. Dagihi, you pick. So all we're doing, we're adding ha in front of the verb or ra in front of the verb to make it to each person. All right, so here we have has, and that's just an assortment of them. You could say has hokidach, but we'll just say has. Here we have some has check, strawberries. I know the season of strawberry picking is coming to an end. Has check. Here, has sting. These are blueberries. Raspberries. Has shuchke. And we have haseb. Those are blackberries. Okay, so going back, you can see they all have has in it, so it's all some kind of berry, all of these. Has check means it's the new berry. I'm assuming that it's because those are the first berries that really get ripe. Has sting, I can't break that down for you. All I can tell you it's blueberry. Has shuchke, that's got the shuch in there for red. And then haseb, blackberry. All right, I don't know if you're able to see my little cheater up in the corner here. We've got gihi, hagihi, ragihi, and that's for each person picking. So let's talk about picking some strawberries. All right. Haschek hiske hagihik janed. Haschek hiske hagihik janed. Okay, what am I saying here? Got strawberry. What does hiske mean? And then hagihi and janed. That is, I'm going to pick some berries. We've got the jane at the end. That means it's a future tense, right? Haschek hiske hagihik janed. Haschek hiske hagihik janed. Same thing, we're just turning around the verb. Who are we talking about? We're talking about you. Are you going to pick some berries? And finally, is he going to pick some strawberries? Excuse me, but okay. So same thing. Set up this sentence. You're going to talk, what are you talking about first? Is the word strawberry. And then some, what's the word for some? It's up in our two other example sentences. And then he or she picks, which form of the verb are you going to use? And it's a future tense, so you will add jane at the end. Haschek hiske higi hik jane. Haschek hiske higi hik jane. I should have made that sound more like a question. Haschek hiske higi hik jane. All right, now we've got hasting. I am going to pick blueberries tomorrow. So again, this is a future tense. We're just putting a day in there. Okay. All right. So hainigi hasting hagi hikjanen. Hainigi hasting hiske, not hiske, but hagi hikjanen. You could add hiske in there if you want to say, I'm going to pick some blueberries, right? Are you going to pick blueberries on Wednesday? Are you going to pick blueberries on Wednesday? All right, let's set the sentence up. We've got your time frame first, then the subject is the blueberries, and then the verb, are you going to pick? And then finally ending it in the future tense. If you said, Hampidani hagi hastink dagi hikjanen, you would be completely correct. Again, same thing. She is going to pick blueberries on Saturday. Same setup sentence as you just did. It's Saturday. Blueberries, she is going to pick, future tense. Ham hoinigegi hastink gihik janen. Ham hoinigegi hastink gihik janen. All right, here we've got hashuchke. Hashuchke. These are raspberries. All right, now we're talking about past tense. And how do I know that? Because we have no ending on the end of our sentence here. There's no future tense, which tells me that this is a past tense sentence. Hashuchke hagihid. Hashuchke hagihid. Very simply put, I picked raspberries. Okay, let's see if you can figure this one out. Hashuchke hiske ragihi. Hashuchke hiske ragihi. There's that word hiske again. Did you pick some raspberries? Did you pick some raspberries? Finally, hashuchke gihi guinea. Do you remember what guinea is? Hashuchke gihi guinea. Who are we talking about? Look at the verb. It's gihi all by itself. It means we're talking about a third person, he or she or it. He picked raspberries already. The word guinea means already. Here we've got some hasep. Hasep. Hasep, hasep, however you want to say it. I think I interchanged them. But I picked blackberries yesterday. All right. So let's set this up. TSOV, time, subject, object, verb. I picked blackberries yesterday. Janane hasep hagihid. Janane hasep hagihid. Did you pick blackberries this past weekend? Now, how do you say this past weekend? Did we go over this? We may have, but I'll tell you what it is. Haramihe hoje janare. Hasap ragihi. All right, past weekend. Haramihe is like a week all by itself. Hoje jana is the ending, the end of it. And then the ne re at the end means it's past tense. So you say past weekend. Anytime you want to say it is haramihe hoje janare. And then hasap ragihi. Did you pick blackberries this past weekend? She picked blackberries on Sunday. Same thing, put your day in, and then the blackberries, and then she picked. Haramihe hampregi hasap gihi. Haramihe hampregi hasap gihi. All right, and then finally we have napak. Napak are cherries, so delicious. I picked cherries last week. I picked cherries last week. Okay. Haramihe hinji huida means last week, all by itself. Haramihe hinji huida napak hagihid. Haramihe hinji huida napak hagihid. Are you picking cherries this weekend? Ooh, okay. So again, we're talking about the week and we just went over it, but now we have to put it into a future tense. So we're going to say, Haramihe hoje jana gi. The gi gives it that future tense. Na pakragi hik jane. Haramihe hoje jana gi. Na pakragi hik jane. Finally, she's picking cherries tomorrow. Tomorrow, cherries, she picks. Hainigi na pakki hik jane. Hainigi na pakki hik jane. All right, that is going to do it for this module. Nagapinagigi. And then let me just remind you, tomorrow on Wednesday, we have our eminent speaker session at 11, where we will be talking more about berry picking, and we're going to hear some of their stories. Thursday, we have our practice session at 11. Let's put some sentences together. And then be sure to check out our YouTube page. It's Ho Chunk Academy. We have a lot of different videos. You can look at all of our past videos that we've done. And there's information on there. So that's it. I'm going to wrap that up. Pinagigi Nagajige Honey Chakjawi.